Hello, good people. I'm gonna take you guys through a quick walk around of what I have done as of right now, where I'm going, and what I have planned to move forward to get this car back into one piece as organized as possible. Right now, the car I would say is probably close to all right, the start. Been busting on this thing all morning. I guess I'll run through some of the plans of what we're gonna do here on this machine. So let's run through it real quick. FDF Mantis V2. I think I'm graduated from that now, so and all this stuff, power washing it off. Silver's coilovers are going back on the car. Side skirts are gonna go in the trash. Fenders, I'm gonna try to save this one. This one I'm gonna probably save too. So H-brace I'll repaint to just black. I'm tired of it being a color. As far as the car goes, there's a lot. So on the front here, we are gonna be doing WiseFab V2. I don't really know if there's a V1 or a V2, but I do know that the newer WiseFab kits, they do have a pickup point for the sway bar. I'm pretty excited about that, because that was my main concern about going to WiseFab, was the capability of running a sway bar. We're sticking with the Brembos, sticking with the stock sway bar for now. It's just worked. And then as far as the actual fender well, it's pretty crusty in here, so I plan to kind of wire wheel all of this off. Probably put truck bed liner on it, the most resilient to basically all conditions. As you can see, this is an actual rust. It looks like rust, but it's more surface rust from what it looks like. So I'll wire wheel that down. I'll paint over that. I just don't want it rusting. Although this chassis well deserves to rust and do what it wants, because it's dealt with my thrashing for a while now. I want to try to save this for as long as I can. So that's the plan up front. Let's move on to the rears and the rest of the car. I'm doing 15 mil overs, and I am also probably going to be cutting out the fender well. Reason being, it's just ease of access, and I don't have to worry about anything else here in the rear crunching per se, due to just the fact that I'm gonna need to cut all this out just to straighten it, especially when I get in here in the door jamb. Although the door closes very well, surprisingly, you're gonna have to cut a good amount to just get access into here. So I'd rather just cut the whole thing out. And in turn, that's also cutting out the fender liner. So I'm still gonna leave this portion, relatively uncut, but everything up to this point is going to be cut. So that's what's going on for the rear. As I'm sitting here peeling the wrap off my car, I'm a very sentimental person. I hold a lot of things close to me. It hurts me to be peeling this wrap off my car, because this car was such a good iteration and such a good version of this car, and it was just so good. And I look down at it a lot of times, and I don't think I gave it the credit that it really deserved on how cool that it actually kind of looked. So, and I put a lot of hard work into that, and I never realized that either until I'm redoing it again, and I'm sure it's gonna be the same way. So car looks good. I'm clean and organized, and like I said, panel by panel, and we'll keep on keeping on and tearing this thing down and making it new again. So stay along for the journey, and I will talk to you guys real soon.